Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter 2 Mysteries of Westgate. This is Big Los, and we got our friends the Wraiths here again. They appeared when I loaded the game. They weren't there before, as you may have realized if you had watched the last episode. Oh great, now they're here with us again. We're probably going to be stuck unless we can move forward. Can we move forward? Alright. Well, I guess we're not really that stuck, so why don't we put on some buffs. We have some scrolls of greater stone skin, some mage armor. That should give us another bonus to armor class, and we're going to do mirror image too. And we're also going to drink this potion of speed. Now, for some reason in this little area, it has us zoomed in. We're going to have to advance forward before we can zoom out anymore. Alright, that should do it. Here's the door. Let's go through it.
Vampires! We have been discovered! Quickly, Zymena, use your magic! We must raise the defenses!
It's far too late for that, Tasheni. You played your hand, and Orbakh trumped it. I have better things to do than die along with the rest of you. Farewell, my treacherous ally.
Damn her! Ebon Claws! Attack the intruders! Stake their hearts!
Alright, so I did this battle quite a few times, so I think I know a good way to do it. We want to close this door on our friends the Wraiths so they don't come through. And a pretty good strategy is to use that Vampire Dominate ability. So we're going to dominate these named characters. For some reason, I'm having no success at all dominating the wererats or the wererat lieutenants. So every time that one of the named characters dies, we're going to dominate another one, and then we're just going to attack Zymena. I know it's tempting to attack all the weaker wererats at first, but that's actually not a good strategy. We want to take out... No, not Zymena. What am I saying? Tasheni. No, Zymena escaped, and we're not going to be able to fight her in this path. So this guy that we dominated, he is a level 10 character. He's not going to last too long. He only has 11 hit points. So with our bow right now, we have unlimited electrical arrows. I want to see if those electrical arrows actually do damage on Tasheni. First, we're going to dominate another. And then we're going to let those guys just kill each other. He's not going to last too long either. Actually, let's dominate this woman, Cassandra. She has higher hit points. Okay, so it looks like we might have done some damage. We did 2 points of damage, but 0 electrical. That means that she can absorb all the electricity damage that we deal with these arrows. So they're probably not very useful. So we're going to put our regular bow on, and we're going to try it with fire arrows instead. Switch to fire arrows. And we actually have 99 more in addition to that 21. Well, it looks like fire arrows don't do any additional damage either. Now, the other vampires were able to dominate, I think, one of the other wererats. So that's who all the other characters are fighting right now. If we went after all the other characters, steadily our other companions who we no longer have any control of will die, and then everybody will just start attacking us. And Tasheni will do the most damage out of everybody, and eventually she'll be able to get the best of us. But as long as we have multiple characters, we can actually take out Tasheni. We're able to get her hit points down pretty low here. Another thing is, if you take out enough of the wererats, some of these doors will open, and more wererats will come through. Oh! looks like we're actually able to do acid damage with the acid arrows. So that's actually a really good key to defeating her, even though we only have 40 arrows left. That should be enough to do it. See, now we're doing over 10 points of damage. Well, not that one was 7, but we're averaging about 10 points of damage every time that we hit. At this rate, we should be able to take out Tasheni. It looks like one of our vampire companions has already died. Another one of the vampire companions is battling one of those wererats down there. And our last vampire companion is battling Tasheni herself. He probably won't last too long. Those arrows that she shoots do a lot of damage. Plus, she has a very, very high attack bonus. I think it's like plus 33. See, she already killed that one. Now we only have one companion left. Fortunately, Tasheni is almost dead. So we're going to have to go into stealth mode from now on to keep the other enemies off our backs. Unfortunately, sneak attacks do not work on Tasheni because she's an undead vampire. Alright, we got her. And now she's running away. Probably going to turn into gaseous form and go to whatever coffin she has. She's immune to critical hits. We would have got a critical that attack. And she's resisted all damage because she can't take any more damage. We've already defeated her. So we're going to switch back to our bow with the unlimited arrows. And then we're going to take out the rest of these wererats. And like I said before, once we've defeated enough of these wererats, these locked doors are going to open and more are going to stream out. See, if you try to dominate any of these other characters, it won't even tell you if they were able to make a save or not, because I don't think it's even possible for you to dominate them. It's screwed up. I don't know what's going on here. For some reason, the other vampires can dominate the wererats, but you can't. I don't know why that is. It's just the way it is, and we have to work our way around it. So we're going to go into stealth mode, and we're going to allow our companion who's still alive to take the brunt of the damage. Oh, looks like they're continuing to follow me. See, even if you go into stealth mode, sometimes Tasheni can see right through it and will still be able to shoot you. And those 5 hit points that you would heal each round just don't seem to do anything. Well, I mean, they do heal you, but it's definitely not enough compared to the 10-15 points of damage she would inflict every round to you. Also, in that room right there, there is a treasure chest and an armoire full with, kind of minor items. At this point, not really needed. Because once we kill all of the enemies in here, it's the end of the game. So your number one goal for this battle is defeat Tasheni and then worry about everyone else. Also, we still have the imbue arrow. We haven't used it. We could employ that to inflict a lot of damage on these guys, but almost all these wererats have improved evasion, so if they make their save, they're not going to take any damage at all. Probably the fastest way to get rid of these wererats is to inflict sneak attack damage on them. Typically about 3 hits, sometimes 4. That's why it's good to have at least one of your companions still up. If these guys are still bothering you, just go into stealth mode and then they will go and attack the companion that's still up, which will allow you to perform sneak attacks on these guys. For some reason, we're not getting sneak attacks on that guy. Girl. Actually, I think it is a girl. And good thing wraiths cannot open doors because they are still stuck behind that door. I don't know why those wraiths have appeared here. We are definitely not in the harbor loop, or are we? Did we travel underneath the harbor loop? Okay, now we got 2 surrounding us. So we're gonna go stealth mode, then we're gonna attack again. Got that one. And now we've killed enough of them that some more are busting out from the room over to our left. That's why it's such a good idea to take out Tasheni and not her minions. Otherwise, we would just be fighting minions for like 20-30 minutes before we would be able to even touch Tasheni, and then by that time, all your companions are dead, and you'd have to deal with her on your own, which means you'd probably lose, at least with this type of build, because you don't have access to critical hits or sneak attacks. Maybe if you had, like, I don't know, some type of tank, fighter, paladin type. Actually, would you still be a paladin for a vampire? I don't know. You might be able to inflict a lot of damage without using your companions. But with a build like this, this is actually the best way to do it. So all we have to do is just take out the rest of these wererats and we're home free. I think this is the last of the enemies, and after that, I think it's the end of the game. We don't need any of these treasures that are on the floor. No, we're not going to need any of them. Definitely not going to worry about those wraiths. On the forums for this game, Alan, the producer, told me that if I wanted to get rid of them, I would have to get rid of everything in my overrides folder, but I don't think that would be an option at this point because it would get rid of Ania's hairdo. So I guess we're just going to deal with it. Oh. Here we go. The end. Excellent work, my child. I trust you have sated yourself on the blood of these wretches. I suspected that my treacherous Countess of Shades was the power behind these Ebon Claws. Tasheni wasn't half as subtle as she believed. The disappearance of her sorceress ally is, however, troubling. Yeah, I guess we're not going to fight her. Come, my new servant. We have much to discuss. The light is dying, and darkness is but a moment away. And I guess that's it. I guess one final cutscene, and that'll be the end of the game. So I guess we're going to the arena district now. That's what it looks like.
Look down upon Westgate. Look down upon the cattle, unmindful of the predators that dwell in their midst. They would consider us evil, yet I offered you a chance to stand beside me as an equal. How many of them would make the same offer to their next meal?
Let's see, which one should we choose? Are you saying livestock can be compared to humanity?
Why not? The bull struts, believing he owns the yard. In his small, uncomprehending brain, he is king. The cow's priorities are different, yet she is equally ignorant. Both are links in a chain that goes beyond their meager comprehension. With the inconvenience of the Ebon Claws dealt with, I am free to pursue my grander plans. I shall not stop at Westgate. My designs encompass the Dragon Coast itself. I foresee a time when each and every warm-blooded humanoid is forced to serve as cattle for a great nation of vampires. The night masks are the tool with which I shall bring this about. And you, my new Countess of Shades, shall play a key part in the forging of this empire.
The end. Alright, so it's the birth of a new vampire empire. And that's Alan, the producer, who I got in touch with, who gave me that advice to get rid of everything in my overrides folder. That's what he said that the lead programmer told me to do. I don't know if it would actually work or not, but that was the best answer they could give me. Well, thanks for actually responding. You know, considering that this game is, about 4 years old at this point. Forum is not active at all. I think I had the first post in almost a year. I was checking dates. Anyways, I guess we will go and do some bonus episodes now. We will go do the Ebon Claws missions. I'll have to restore to an earlier point. But in the meantime, this is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And Tango Umbandia.